Hello everyone, this is Anthony of Fanboy Factor and Comic Surfer, and I'm here with Vincenzo Federici.
Yes, hi guys.
Alright, so if you guys don't already know, this man has worked on numerous books within comics, especially, most notably, Ninja Turtles. But the first thing I gotta ask, because a friend of ours, a mutual we know, Gerardo, he had told me to go and see you. But what I didn't know was you were an instructor of his. How did that come about?
Oh, well, I decided to be a comic book artist when I was 7, because I was a huge fan of Ninja Turtles. And then I was a fan of the drawing, of art. So I decided to mash up the two things. I was in love with the comics because my father. So I started to collect comics, and I thought, yes, maybe I could be a comic artist. So it was from there that I started to buy a lot of comics to understand everything about comics. And then I go to the high school of art, of course. And then I started to go to conventions. I met a lot of professionals that gave me advices, that gave me a lot of suggestions about my art style, about my storytelling. That was very important to be a comic artist. So I grew up in this way. I grew up on the road, to say. And it was very funny because I met a lot of cool people, a lot of cool artists, and I started to work with the French industry before I moved to American industry. I started with a very small French publisher, then I worked with one of the biggest French publisher, but then I decided to move at the USA comics industry because the titles I loved, like Ninja Turtles or Superheroes or Vampirella or Red Sonja. And that was like enough to work on almost all the titles I loved. So I started my career in US market with Zenescope, and then I go to Dynamite, and I worked for Dynamite for 4 or 5 years. I worked on their main characters, like Vampirella, Red Sonja, Bad Page, and I really enjoyed it. Then I moved to IDW because I was contacted to work on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Armageddon Game, a big event, and I started my run on the Ninja Turtles. I did the special event, Armageddon Game, then I worked on the ongoing series, and then I moved to a spin-off of the main series that was Mutant Nation. I worked also for Dark Horse, also for Archie Comics, a lot of publishers. Then I was contacted at the end of my run on Mutant Nation. I was contacted to work on Ninja Turtles Power Rangers crossover for Boom Studios. So here we are.
All right.
Yes.
Who would have thought in those travels that that's how you came across the people that you know, especially Gerardo amongst everyone else?
Yes.
All right. Now for the second question. Reflecting on your run on Ninja Turtles and the impact it's kind of had, especially in other adaptations of it, I mean, like, what would you recall as, like, your favorite time on the book, and where do you see yourself going after or beyond?
It's difficult to choose. When I started, I was very nervous because it was, of course, a life goal for me. And also because it was a huge event full of characters. More or less all the characters in the Ninja Turtle, in IDW Ninja Turtles lore were involved. So I started to work on huge pages full of characters, full of environments. Every 5 or 6 pages we changed environment. We were in New York, then we were in space, we were in a spaceship, or we were in the sewers. So it was very hard, but it was very fun. First 2 issues of Armageddon Game were incredible because it was a real blast to be a part of that universe, a part of that lore. Then I moved on the main series that was a bit slowly, so I take a brief. It was the 6th issue, and was more relaxed there. Then when I worked on Mutant Mission, it was very funny because in the story I had less character, just Raphael in the area 51. With Metalhead and a small group of mutants. So it was better for me because I was able to work on my shapes, on my lines, on my storytelling. I had more time to make my choices. I guess the first two issue Armageddon Game remains the best moment because it was the beginning.
Okay. Man, that's a lot to reflect on, especially given the fact. Would you say you have a favorite turtle in particular that you like drawing?
It's very curious because my favorite turtle is Donatello. But maybe during the years I started to love draw Raphael because it's like a sort of a Wolverine. Okay? It's like a Wolverine with the side, not with clothes. And it was very funny because he's always angry, always muscular. It's very funny to draw such a character. But the best turtle remain Donatello.
Awesome. All right, so final question. What's some other projects you're working on currently that people should keep an eye out for? And is there any other books that you're interested in working on, different publishers or creator-owned? What's in the near future?
Currently I'm working on Ninja Turtle Power Ranger series and it's very busy, so I can't handle other jobs at the same time. I hope that people will like the series because I'm putting everything in them because I'm a 19 kids, so Ninja Turtles and Power Ranger were the masters of that years. And I hope the people enjoy the series. I don't know for the future. I hope to go to most big publishers because I would like to work on superheroes. And the final goal for my career would be to work on creator-owned books. But for the moment it is a far future because to create something, a creator-owned project is very hard. I did it for a small Italian publisher long years ago, and it was very exhausting. To do it for the American industry in another language and for a series should be very hard. So I need the time to have everything set in my mind to work on it. I have some ideas, I have some contacts to show the project. We will see. For the moment I enjoy what I'm doing now.
Okay, well look, it's been an honor, Vincenzo. I mean, it's one of those things where when you're a student, your friend, Gerardo, had told me, hey, if you're going to the convention, I need you to go see somebody.
Thank you.
Little did I know it was going to be one of the most prolific Ninja Turtles illustrators in the game. So, Vincenzo, an honor.
Thank you
for your time, man.